Hey, bro. Hey. Come here. So I hear you got the perfect burger recipe. Is that what's going down? We making burgers today? Is that what y'all cooking? Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between, with all due respect, it's your boy BK, aka B Season on IG, as it reveals down here in the lower third, aka Chef Boyar BK, because you can have it your way when you holler at your boy BK, because you know we cooking it right over here. We always doing it the player way. You know what I'm saying? I know. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We always got to do it
the player way.
I appreciate that applause, man. But we back for the very first time. We doing our thing, and we talking about burgers today. Everyone always talks about their favorite burger recipe. I have had to endure so many of them, and I'm a cordial dude. You know what I'm saying? If you tell me about your favorite burger recipe, I'm going to endure it, even if you tell me something that's messed up. So take this as the passive aggressive. I told BK what my favorite burger recipe was, and he was just like, okay. All right. We about to show y'all how to cook. We're gonna critique the perfect burger recipe. I have not seen this video, but I already know that we're about to have several steps toward making not so great of a burger. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm about to cock my gun. I'm getting ready to shoot them down, man, because I already know they got some wrong answers when it comes to making it. I already know they're gonna let me down. I'm just waiting on it because I already know that one of the things they're gonna do is I'm gonna predict. Call me Mystic Mac, because I predict these things. All right, what I'm gonna say is they're gonna put egg in their burger recipe, and I'm just gonna give it to you. I think we're gonna have 5 faux pas. I already know. So I'm gonna get my homeboy ready.
Number 5.
So pro tip number 5 already in the perfect burger recipe is there should be no recipe for the perfect burger. How you cook the perfect burger has to do with the preparation of the patty itself and what you put on as accoutrement. But it's all about the beef, man. Where's the beef, as the old ladies used to say in the old commercials? I think it was Wendy's who used to say that. So the thing is with this one, if you have a recipe to make a perfect burger, you already not doing it the player way. I'm sorry to tell you, you're probably doing way too much. So simplicity is the key when it comes to this. So number 5, my pro tip is no eggs. I already know they're going to have eggs in this burger. So here we go. Let's run down these ingredients and let's see what they're going to have in here. All right. How to make the perfect burger. All right. So you will need, sliced beetroot. See, already. What is all this? Look at all this. All of this for a burger? Oh, I told y'all. Let's take it back. I told you what they was going to do, didn't I? I told you. Egg. Why is it that egg is always in people's, when they talk about, hey, you know the secret is the egg. I don't even know why I'm making it with my mouth. I got the wrong. Do not put no eggs in none of that. I hear people put eggs in macaroni and cheese to thicken it up. I hear people put eggs in all kinds of things just to kind of stretch it and pull it and make it more cohesive together. If you know what you're doing when it comes to making a good burger, you do not need eggs. If you're using an egg in a burger to pull it back together again, it's because you put too much into it and it's falling apart. And the egg is the equalizer, the gelatinous mass to pull it back together again. You do not need egg. If you're going to put egg on the burger, it's going to be to crack it and put it on top, but do not put no egg in your mix. Now, it could be that they putting this on top. I could be wrong, but if you are the type of person to put egg inside of your meat, stop doing that. Don't do that. Stop it right now. So that's pro tip number 5. We're going to move right along to pro tip number 4 on this same thing is the next step that I see him taking is he's got seasonings. So first of all, you got all of these different ingredients. I'm really interested to see how he's going to do it. I'm really not liking that bacon he's got up there either, because that's very an un-American bacon, and we live in America here, sir. So I don't know what you're trying to do here, sir, but this is America, and I want real bacon. I don't know what that is, but you can take it back. The brioche bun is dope. The American cheese. Pro tip number 4, American cheese. Remember, I said something about America already with this bacon. The most in the burger that is classically known to have gone all over and proliferate all over America, you're talking about the fast food burger. There's a reason why American cheese proliferates there. It is inexpensive to create, but it gives you the most melty, cheesy, delicious. I don't mind if you want to put Swiss and some other things with it, but American cheese got to go on there with it. The only exception to that is if you're making like a bacon and blue cheeseburger. A blue cheeseburger is a whole nother type of thing. It's not really a cheeseburger. It's a gourmet burger. But if you are making me the perfect burger and you have anything on there but American cheese, you're not cooking it right. Okay. So there you go. So that's pro tip number 4. Going back to pro tip number 3, I alluded to the seasonings. He's got some seasonings going on in this next frame. So let's show you these. Here you go. Salt, garlic powder, mixed herbs, cumin, onion powder. See, too much. All right. So he's got a lot of stuff. He's got some butter going on there. That's going to be good to pan-sear it with. I like pan-searing and butter to finish as well. But understand pro tip number 3. Don't over season the burger. Don't put too much in there. If you want to use a seasoned salt, I think that's the preferred way to go. My preferred seasoned salt is Slap Your Mama. There's another one called Cajun Foreplay. That's a good one as well. Cajun Foreplay is not very salty, so sometimes you got to use a little salt to finish it. But if you use Slap Your Mama, that's all you'll need. So if you want to really season your burger the player way, use Slap Your Mama seasoning. And then this is where the real pro tip comes in. Do not put the seasoning in the mix. If you put the seasoning in the mix of the burger, the fat that is binding it all together is going to start to dissolve and separate, and that's when you're going to need the egg as well. If you put too much seasoning in your mix before you put it on the grill, if you put too many wet ingredients in the grill, that's why you're going to need the egg. So if you need an egg to get your burger popping, you done already done something that was worth stopping. Understand that. Understand me, son. Understand me. All right, we're moving on to the next step. We done 3 in a row. We got to say some other steps for later in the video, but I'm freestyling, I'm style freeing, and it's already, business is booming. So let's move on. All right. Tomato sauce, burger sauce. This must be European or something because they calling stuff weird things Canadian or something. All right. These are a lot of ingredients just to make a burger, bro. So here we go. Creating a beef patty. Garlic powder. See, so here we go. I told you, do not do that. Do not put seasoning in the patty. Mustard and mixed, bro. Look at all them wet ingredients. I told you that's why you got to use that egg. Well, we'll see. Maybe put the egg on top. But all those ingredients are just not necessary. Okay. He made the, okay, interesting. Oh, he burned that. Oh, hold on. He talking about making the perfect burger. He can't even make the perfect buns. Look at that. Hold on. What is going on? No. What is this? What in the world is that? What is going on? Man, you talking about disappointing. Okay, so I'm not going to do a pro tip for that. I guess I can do a bonus pro tip. Hold on for a second. I'll give y'all a bonus pro tip for that. Hold on for a second. Non-number bonus pro tip. Give you an exclusive. So you know why that happened? It's his heat is way too high. He turned it way up too high, and then he put that butter in there like almost immediately. You want to be very careful with butter in high heat. If you ever heard of called browning butter can give a very nice caramelized flavor to your butter, but you got to be very careful with putting bread and other things that cook very quickly into hot butter, because butter will burn. So if you're going to toast something, always start with a little bit of oil or something, then put the butter in afterward, because it'll help raise the temperature, the burning, the smoke point on the butter by putting it in there with a little bit of oil. So that's another reason why like margarine is why it's widely used in like restaurants and stuff like that, even though margarine is not butter and I hate margarine, but it'll give you a butter flavor without burning. So yeah, that's a no-no what he just did. He just toasted the hell out of those, and oh my god, I mean, it's just gonna have a burn flavor all over that food. This man talking about making a perfect burger. He can't even toast the perfect buns. What is going on here, bro? Next one. Let's go on to the next step. Cooking the burger patty. All right. So okay, so I was right. He didn't all right, so he did what I oh man. Oh, what is all that salt on top? Yeah. This is like ham. What is this man, whoever, this woman or man, whoever made this video, they really oversold. He burned the day. He burned everything. He cooked everything on medium high heat. If he cooked it, he was gonna burn the bottom of that egg. He ain't gonna show it. Nah, B, look at that. Burn. Avocado. Beef patty. Bacon. Egg. He burned the bottom of the egg. Onions on top. Beetroot. All right. And you didn't put enough condiments inside the burger, bro. What's all the pickles? Oh, they messed. They done. They're okay. Well, now we know that this person was fooling around. So they got me. They hit me. They got me good. Okay. There. All right. They got me. All right. So there you go. This man got me real good. All right. This is so stupid. He's a freaking moron. All right. So you saw how not to make a burger. What I love is just based on the ingredients alone, I already knew that this couldn't have been a serious video. So, oh man, it's still going. I can see a little bit of the video down there. But anyway, let's go on to pro tip number 2 when it comes to making a burger. Pro tip number 2 is don't overproduce the burger. Keep it to the basics. Start off with 80-20 beef. You do not want to season or put anything with the beef. Remember, the star of the show is supposed to be the beef itself. So you don't need to put anything in the burger. 80-20 beef is the key. It's got to have the right fat to lean meat ratio. So don't do this super lean meat. Remember, you're here to eat a burger. So go ahead and really enjoy the flavor of the situation. Anything that's outside of 80-20 beef, that you're no longer talking about the perfect burger. You're talking about a lean burger that you're just trying to compromise. So again, 80-20 beef, if you can, grind it yourself, that's even better. We do that in the food processor here all the time. Get you some ground chuck, get you some ribeye, carve the fat off of the ribeye and combine that in there. After you freeze, cut the meat up, cube it, put it in the grinder together on a really nice setting, and you get a really nice product out of that. So when it comes to the beef, don't overcomplicate it. It's all about the beef. 80-20, beef. Go ahead and don't put no seasonings inside of it. Don't put any wet ingredients. Don't put no egg inside of it. Okay. And then when we get down to tip number one.
And number one.
The number one tip I can give you on making the perfect burger is all about really, really high heat. So you want to really make sure that you're going to be using a cast iron. If you're on the inside, turn off your smoke detector because it will smoke. Or if you have a flat iron, like a Blackstone, like I have, a Blackstone griddle, do that outside. You can also get a really good burger on the grill as well. Some people just love that grill flavor. You're going to get a better Maillard reaction from a griddle or a cast iron. But go ahead. If you want to go ahead and put some grill lines on it, that's totally fine. But high heat is where you want to go. You want to really scorch the outside of that meat. And then you don't want it to be too rare on the inside, but you don't want to overcook the meat on the inside either. So again, if we're just going from all the pro tips on this episode, starting with pro tip number 5, I believe was not putting egg in your recipe, or don't put any additional ingredients in there. Number 4 was going ahead and in fact, I got sound effects. Let me get the sound effects going.
Number 5.
All right, number 5, no eggs in the recipe.
Number 4.
Number 4 was American cheese, because this is America, and American bacon as well.
Number 3.
Number 3 was don't put seasonings in the actual patty itself. It'll destroy all of the connective tissue and the fat that is really binding it together.
Number 2.
Number 2 was that was the one after I realized it was a silly video. I got it. Number 2 is making sure you use 80-20 beef. Don't fool around with the lean meat. Bison is good too, but 80-20 is going to be the ratio that you want between fat and lean meat. And number 1.
And number 1.
And number 1 is a high rate of heat. So you got some really good pro tips. I even gave you a little bonus pro tip in there as well. But you can rewatch it because that took a lot of talent just off of the tap. That took a lot of not talent, took a lot of effort to pull all that off the top of my dome. But that's going to do us for this episode. If you like what's going down on this channel, on the Cooking It Right channel, and you love this show titled What Y'all Cooking, give us a subscribe, okay? We are on 2 different networks. We are on YouTube, and we are also on Facebook Watch. So watch as well as pray upon our food, P-R-E-Y, and also P-R-A-Y for our success, S-U-C-C-E-S-S. Yes, because we're less stressed. And we are always here to help you get success in understanding what you're cooking out there.